looks as though it has befuddled Nakamura, and he needs to figure something out very quickly. He also has bishop f3 that runs into bishop to g3, and he has taken queen takes, and Garry leans back in shock seeing that move. Queen takes on e4. I mean, that just simply allows the win of a piece for a couple of pawns, and he has decided to go for this position. Nakamura not wanting to have a position where he stood worse strategically, has sacrificed his piece. But he currently has 3 pawns for it.
Big decision, and I like White's position. The two Bs especially should give White a clear edge.
Well, he can also get a pawn back on c7.
And that's a huge pawn because that stops you from rolling with your center pawn.
Exactly. Queen takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop takes c7. That'd be an automatic for me. I'm a pawn grabber. And there's Garry grabbing the pawn as well.
Can anyone say insufficient compensation?
Me. I'll say it.
A big decision by Nakamura. He's going to have to call on his entire repertoire of defensive skills to save this one, as Garry now has dropped his bishop back, and you saw him screw that piece into the c3 square.
Did you like that twist?
Yes, that was a nice little move there. Like, you are in trouble, sir. I'm a piece up. The 2 bishops are now off the board after knight takes, but he's got an extra knight. Well, it's an extra bishop on the board.
And those 2 pawns are totally insufficient for the bishop on g3. This is dominating.
Especially since we're ganging up in the d5 pawn.
We should point out, if Naka goes down this game, Wesley So is dominating currently in his position against Fabiano Caruana. So that would close the gap quickly. Naka now in trouble, our leader in trouble in this position. Can he save this game? He's got 3 pawns, it looks like. 2 pawns, excuse me. 2 pawns for the piece.
And
after knight b5, are we going to get one back?
He's going to have 1 pawn, actually, knight b5, and it will be over.
Yeah, this is just kaput. I mean, come on.
Bishop f2 is also being given as a strong move, as the strongest move in the position. Surprisingly, knight b5 also wins the pawn, but allows king to c6 with some tricks, apparently.
I
but
see.
He did not play either move.
He played neither of them.
He played rook to d3, and now king c6, the knight on e2. He knows that pawn on d4 looks delish. He wants lunch right now as everybody's ganging up. And black defends, and here's the extra piece. The value of the extra piece, and everybody's defending the d4 pawn. It's the only thing holding black's position together, as black is defending with everything, and Garry now resetting. Rook check, looking to put the rook on c4.
Right. That's right. He's going to put the rook on c4 instead. I was surprised he didn't put his rook on a4 originally, because that would have also kept the a pawn at bay.
Right. And now what can Nakamura do to save this position, as his d4 pawn is about to drop, and if it does, he'll simply lose the game. This looks completely lost now.
That's right. I mean, I actually wouldn't be surprised if he resigns at some moment. And he's played, although Nakamura does not like to give up, and he's played the move b6.
Right. But that was
what's funny, though. What's funny is this.
The bullet rule. This is not exactly bullet.
Never resign.
But guys, check this out.
Yes.
If knight takes on d4 and the king moves, how do you unpin yourself? Knight takes d4, king anywhere. Yeah, king a6. How do you unpin yourself as white? You'd have to somehow maybe get your king to c3?
Yeah.
But even that doesn't unpin yourself. How do you unpin? This is what Garry is studying right now. How you win the pawn, but you cannot unpin yourself. And it's this is the only thing that's causing trickery. He can't take the pawn yet. That capture creates too difficult a technical issue to take on d4, and he decided to not capture just yet and just play slowly, leave the pawn there. It's a weakness for now, so don't bother it. And he's just building his position, as now his rook goes to c7. He's decided the pawn is a blockade to black. It's a weakness, don't touch it. And now look at that, forcing the black rook over to f8. Garry getting more activity.
But we can play for b4 and rook a3 as well.
Of course, and he's played b4. Has played very sharp play by Kasparov, and now he's just overwhelming the position. This is all him now. Beautiful play.
Yeah,
beautiful play.
Beautiful play. Understanding not to take the pawn at that moment was critical, and now Naka realizes that he's busted. He's now got to fight for his life as he plays this move, and here the knight comes back to the e2 square, but now it is a pawn. Now he's won the pawn cold, and there it is. Rook takes, and he's got the second pawn in his pocket, and Nakamura scrambling now after rook takes rook f5.
Rook f5, he's down a piece.
Exactly.
He's down a piece for 1 pawn. No,
this is hopeless.
This is
and down on the clock.
Yeah, this is resigned soon.
This is to be
think.
Resigned. Yes. A very nice move. I like that.
And
move.
Wesley is winning completely against Fabiano.
Yes.
So this result will affect the standings dramatically. a mate threat on the board. Give us another pawn. He's just grabbing pawns left and right. Nakamura
And now
stunned
B6.
right now. It could have been a coronation, but it looks as though he's going to simply lose the game, offering a trade of rooks.
And guys, this sets up an incredible
Amazing finish.
last round for us
Yes.
in this Ultimate Bliss Challenge. Wow. What
Gary
a tournament.
controlling the board with that last move, and now just knows he's the cat and Nakamura is the mouse right now. Can he finish him off? Still playing as Nakamura. You know his defensive skills. Here we go. Check. And can he put together the sequence as Nakamura has got two of his pawns
And the time
on lock? He's still he's equalized on time now. Look at Nakamura defend. Amazing defense right now. The game should be over already,
Yeah.
but Naka is still defending.
Wesley won
did
this
win this
game,
game.
setting up for an incredible finish.
Well, that's only if Gary wins. Gary is not finding the way to win this position. A piece up. He has not figured it out. Now he's brought his rook backwards to guard everything. And how does he figure out the win? Bishop attacking rook, chasing that away. Nakamura not giving him any easy road to win this position. And now he's trading rooks. There goes a trade of rooks happening on the board.
So that he can play f4 and then advance with his king
It
up the
still
board.
worked. The black king looks to go to b4. He's played rook to c4. Doesn't that allow rook d3?
Rook d3, rook f4.
And he has played it, rook f4, and now his pass f-pawn is the story of the position, but there's a pass b-pawn for black.
Which will be curtailed after bishop e5. Posting up, what? I thought he was going to play king up and bishop e5. This is not the technique I would have thought Gary would use.
No, but it's winning now. Now it is winning. That f-pawn galloping down the board really quickly, and this is going to be it. Rook check, chasing the king away and winning a rook.
There it goes.
Kasparov,
Woo!
playing spoiler. Amazing by the king, Garry Kasparov.
And did you see his
Gary has a
arms,
lot
like,
of titles.
Like, finally, I got some luck. I got a break. And what, Jennifer, how does this set us up for the last round?
Nakamura is smiling there,
this
laughing
was-
as though it doesn't mean anything.
This was